dangerous tragedy as two burnt to death. 13 vehicles razed as tanker explodes on Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. Two persons were burnt to death and 13 vehicles, including trucks, razed when a petroleum tanker fell on the road and exploded at the proposed new Kara Market, Dāñgērøūs, Ogun State, along the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. The tanker explosion, which occurred around 4 a.m. on Tuesday, touched off a huge inferno, raising vehicles parked by the roadside and those trapped in an ensuing gridlock on the ever-busy Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. Ogun State Deputy Governor Engineer Noimot Salako Oyedele, who led a government delegation to the scene, expressed sadness over the significant loss of property at the site and conveyed the government's sympathetic to the affected people. She said that following briefings by the relevant agencies that responded to the agencies, there have been 2 casualties from the inferno, which also caused serious gridlock on the road. According to her, 13 vehicles were involved in the accident, which occurred when a fuel-laden tanker collided with another vehicle and burst into flames. She thanked the operatives of the Federal Road Safety Corps, FRSC Police Fire Service, and Ogun State Traffic Compliance and Enforcement Corps, TRACE, for responding swiftly to the emergency, thereby helping to limit the tragic loss of lives. The public relations officer of TRACE, Babatunde Akibiyi, said trailer bearing petroleum products fell on road for colliding with another truck, explaining that the explosion affected 7 other trucks and 6 other vehicles, cars in the process. Akibiyi advised motorists to ply the alternative routes, mapping out to ease traveling along the expressway. Vehicle moving inbound Lagos should go through Sapede, Dēāth, Ēxploāds, Ṣàgámù to link Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. In addition, vehicle moving inbound Ibadan should also go through Ṣàgámù, Ēxploāds, Dēāth, Sapede to link Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. While any inconvenience is highly regretted, drivers are implored to please maintain lane discipline so as not to worsen the traffic situation. All right, you see, this tragic accident and burning of trailers and vehicles that is occurring in Nigeria, yes, in Nigeria as a whole, is becoming too much. It's becoming too much, yeah, because will I say we are not paying much attention to safety. Yes, let me put it that way. Much attention is not paid to safety, because if really we are paying attention to safety, I tell you, this will not be occurring and reoccurring and reoccurring. You see, one very big problem we have in Nigeria is ignorance and adamantness. Nigerian, we are ignorant, which is very bad, very, very bad. It's very good to understand the rules of the of living and moving. The rules of living and moving, and also escape from danger. I used to say it that in every home that we stay, that it is very important that we take good cognizance and good measure of what we are doing, and be very, very careful. Okay, the way we handle home appliance, the way we handle our cylinders. In fact, it is very important that we pay attention to anything electrical appliances. Anything that will cause explosion should be completely taken care of. I used to say that it is very important that every home has an extinguisher, just like we used to have in a car. You understand? Just like we used to have in a car. I really value the FRSC with the way they checkmate the extinguisher usage, and in in every cars that is plying the road. In fact, I salute them for that. It's a very good observation, because it doesn't go well that you as a person will be driving on the road and there is no extinguisher in your car. You understand? There's no extinguisher in a car. It's not too encouraging. You understand? I salute the FRSC with the way they checkmate those plying the road, while driving, without having extinguisher in their car. It's not encouraging that you'll be driving on road and you don't have extinguisher in your car. It's very, very risky. You understand? Very, very risky, and it's not encouraging one bit. So with that investigation, I would say it's a very beautiful one and a very welcomed one. So if that can just continue, it will go a long way in helping and solving so many of these unnecessary tragedy, explosion, road explosion, house explosion, and all of that. So I want to say that it will also be good if such investigation is also carried out in homes. In homes, let every home have an extinguisher to help fight any tragic, unexpected fire outbreak before the arrival of the firefighters. It is important that they quickly use the little extinguisher in the house to fight the fire. You understand? It's very good. So, and aside from that, it is still very important that in a community there should be at least a firefighting office. It should not be at least 10 miles away from from a community for quick emergency. You can imagine there is when there is need for importancy, and the firefighters are struggling to find their way to see how to save a situation, and there is a serious traffic on the way. How do you expect them to succeed in meeting up with where they are going? You understand? All these things are what one Nigerian government need to look into, need to consider before setting reciting a firefighting office in a state, or in a country or a community. So I would say that these things are very important and they need quick attention, because the problem of fire explosion and killing of people through uh, tragic explosion is becoming too enormous in Nigeria, and should be frowned at, and should not be given any breathing space. You understand? And that is just the humble truth. So my beautiful people in the house, I use this medium to call on you to please come in at least and let's have a talk. Let's have a talk and know what really should be the final solution to this situation, because it's becoming too much in Nigeria. Please don't forget to come in and leave your comments below the comment section, and click on the subscription buttons as well as the bell buttons to get updated each time we upload any new videos. Thank you.